ups and downs this season. We had a good start to the year, and the year finished off a little bit tough. I think we went out there and made a huge effort to improve the vehicle this year, and we went through a lot of different challenges with that. We started off the year, a couple podiums, getting some fourths, coming out of the box, very competitively. Through the year, I had a big crash. That big crash kind of set my truck back a little bit, and we struggled to get it back to where it was in the beginning. And we also tried a lot of new parts throughout that, and throughout the end of the season, it showed to be a little bit challenging. But we feel strong about our team. We feel strong about our truck. Racing, everybody wants to win out there. So when you go out and race, you want to take first every single time. Now, just getting on the podium is a challenge. The biggest highs for me this year was definitely, proving that I could drive against these guys who are, veterans in the sport. Definitely Carl's one I always look to. He's always been very open since the day I got into the sport, and giving me advice and helped me through some of the tough points when I don't know what to do. All right, major long-term goal for off-road racing is to be a contender for a championship. That's definitely everybody that's out there racing wants to be in that position, and I don't give up. I don't give up in anything I do, and I usually succeed, with trial and error. I always find a solution and a way to get to the top. So I'm gonna do everything I can in 2013, 2014, until I become a champion. I'm gonna get out there and fight. I like the Elsinore track the most. The Elsinore track, I think, suits my style. It's big air, high-speed bank, long, fast runs, and it's our hometown. So definitely Elsinore is my favorite track. I definitely want to thank all my sponsors. They're the ones that help us make it through a season, get to a track, be able to race, and without them, our team is nothing. So I'd like to give all the credit to the sponsors. MAV TV, definitely thank you for everything you've done. General Tire, Lucas Oil, eBay Motors, Hart and Huntington, Lunar Pages, Liquid Graphics, Team Associated for giving my boys a fun truck to play with that they can call daddies. For the competitive side of our business, I definitely want to thank the guys that really make us get out there and compete, and Bailey Industrial has been a huge contributor to that, Torchmate, and any of the guys that do any type of sport for our company from a competitive level, we can't thank them enough, and without them, our trucks don't get put together for the next race. And definitely say thanks to is my family, my friends, and all the people who have been involved in this venture. The people that believed in me, the guys behind PMG, they've definitely, before I had any experience in a truck, believed in my driving abilities, and they've put their lives at 100% bay to make sure that my racing career goes forward, and I have to thank them. I definitely have to thank my wife and my kids for the support, and we're gonna have a good year next year.